Hello, well, welcome back. I really wanted to put together a 2024 setup video with you guys for my planner with all the supplies that I showed you previously in my other two videos, but it was such a mess. I was so indecisive and moving things around, and I decided to just figure it all out off camera and then do a flip through with you guys. So here's what I've got so far. I got this Mr. Pen pouch thing on Amazon because I really want to be able to take my planner with me. I never have done that before, but I use a lot of different colored pens and things, and so hopefully I can keep the necessities in here so that I can take it with me. So we'll see how that goes. I do have an envelope here. I honestly am not even sure yet what I'm going to use that for, but I just wanted to have it. I have some sticky notes. And this planner did not come with this because it's an undated planner. So I printed this myself. And you guys, it was so easy. I literally just took a screenshot of the whole year view on my iPhone and then printed it. That's all I did. And I did make one of these as well on my phone. And then just wrote the days. I am planning on putting a habit tracker in here. These are just some of the ideas I have. I will hopefully get to do a video filling that out with you guys and showing you how I want to set that up. And I like to have at least 3 months worth in my planner at a time. I kind of plan quarterly. So that's what you're going to see here. So this will be my monthly, obviously, for my catch-all, just kind of whatever plans I have going on, that type of thing. And then this will be where I do my day-to-day planning. You can see I've kind of got some sticky notes in here, kind of ideas, what I want to use this for, and things that I just want to remember to track. So when I get into the next section, I was thinking about using this as sort of a currently page section. This is the wellness layout, and I do plan on using this pretty much how it very functionally the way that it's laid out. I want to track everything I'm eating. I want to track any kind of exercise, big and small, no matter what it is. But I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this bottom section yet. So this will just be a bookmark to mark the week I'm on. And then I'm a very routine oriented person, so I do want to use this. This came with several pages, but I don't really feel like I need one every week. I just need one for the month. I just want to lay out what I want to do, how I want to lay out my days, and, get a routine going. And I am planning on doing this, filling this out once a month, but we'll see if that actually happens. I think I'm just going to stick these 2 pages together because I really have I didn't really want to use that. But I wanted, I don't know, this is I didn't have a this side because I'm not using the calendar spread, you know what I'm saying? So I was just going to glue these, stick these together to get onto this portion of my planner. So this is going to be my journal portion. I don't these prompts here don't necessarily work for me, so I will replace them with these when I fill it out. I do like that there's already a spot for gratitude. I already do that now, so I like that that's already built in. I love the mood tracker. I am going to track also the weather each day. And then, just jot a little blob about my day, either something that happened or if I do need to write down some thoughts or whatever, journal stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. And then of course, I don't know, we'll see if I decide to use these goals. I would like to, But I don't know if I'll do all of them every month. We'll see. But I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know, maybe use this side for, like, I don't know if you can tell, it's like clear here and then dot grid here. So I thought I might split it up and use like one section for like what I like to set the goals, and then this to follow up on what happened there. And so I just repeated that whole setup for 3 months. And then I've just got like, I'm just using this folder for some stickers to do the dating and stuff. I created this symptom and sleep tracker because I really want to get a better handle on patterns and like what's causing things and how often things are happening. And so this is a teacher checklist. But I'm going to use one for sleep, tracking like not just the hours of sleep, but like what time I'm sleeping and the quality of sleep, and also my dreams. So again, I do want to set up another video where, you know, I fill this out and kind of tell you about, you know, how I'm doing it. And then this would be my symptoms. And then I want to kind of match this up with like how I slept and what I ate and did I exercise and all that kind of stuff. So I just have some things jotted down that I want to fill out on this tracker. And then this goes for, again, I have 3 months worth in here. And then this is going into the budget section. So I put this envelope in here so that I could like stash receipts if I needed to. If I need to put like bills or like something that needs to be addressed, I could put that in here until I get to it. I do have another filing system for once things are handled. I'm not going to like just leave things in here to collect. This is something I had this year and it really helped me out. I just sort of put in each month upcoming things, especially if they're like once a year things. I put birthdays, holidays, subscription renewals, you know, things just to look at the beginning of the month to say, or even at the end of the previous month and say, hey, this is coming up next month. I need to be mindful that that is going to be something that I need to incorporate into the budget. You know, special events, whatever. I haven't figured out yet what my no buy rules are going to be this year, but I do set 4 every year. And whatever the rule is, you know, I will make a realistic exception for. So, for example, one of mine for 2023 was I wasn't allowed to buy clothes. The exception was that if I needed to replace socks, underwear, or bras, which I did, all of those things this year. So next year there will be no socks, underwear, or bras because now I have plenty. So I don't know if clothes will go on the list again this year or not, but we'll see, you know, what I come up with. So yeah, and then this, I actually just photocopied and printed one of these, you know, layout sheets because I wanted to put together an annual plan, you know, like for the year. So I'm just going to sort of pre-plan out the year to have something to go off of when I do my monthlies. So for my budget planner, I don't do like my bills on a monthly schedule like this because my bills are all on auto pay. I budget a month ahead. I don't need to lay out like my schedule of payments. That's just not something that I do. But I will jot down things that are unique to this month to remind me that, oh, this is a thing in the budget this month. It's not normally a thing. And I will track my income here and map out how I want to budget my month, because up to now I've always done like the exact month, like the 1st to the, 30th, 31st, whatever. But sometimes that's challenging depending on what day of the week that falls on. It breaks up the work week. I don't know. Sometimes it just is kind of stressful to do it that way. So I do want to lay out my weeks more. I don't even know how to word it, but just more kind of following how I want to schedule my weeks in my catch-all planner. So that being said, my work week starts on a Tuesday. So I actually schedule my weeks in my weekly planner Tuesday to Monday instead of Monday to Sunday. I start my week on a Tuesday. So that's just what works for me. My weekend ends, Monday is part of my weekend. So I don't like that it's split into 2 weekly spreads and breaking up my weekend that way. So that's why I do it that way. So this way, since my monthly budget won't always be the 1st to the 30th or 31st, I can map out what dates my month is. So that's another thing I'll use this for. So I kind of did I have these clear sticky notes, and I kind of just did a mock-up of how I would want to fill this out and what colors I would use for different categories. So I obviously haven't completely set this up yet. This was just sort of to map it out and plan. So I will do a budget with me and, get this all officially set up. And then of course, this is just the weekly expenses. I plan on using this section, instead of the date, as the category, because they don't really have, there's a place for description, but I want to put the category over here. And I haven't decided if I'm going to track need or want yet. I might, I don't know. And then down here, instead of these goals, or whatever, these prompts, I just want to track my totals for the categories. And also the totals for each method of payment. So that was another thing that I was thinking about tracking here, was method of payment versus want and need. So I don't know exactly yet what I'm going to do there. So yeah. And then again, you'll see more detail on how I want to fill all this out when I actually sit down and make that video. So again, 3 months worth. I did make a lot of, and I'm still creating more all the time, some custom pages. I had a gift tracker page this year, and I really liked that. So just as I gift people things, I can keep track of what I got them and what the occasion was and how much I spent. It did get cut a little crooked, as you can see here. Again, this was something that I did this year and I really liked it, so I printed it again for next year. This is just the frequency of purchasing for household goods, to make sure I'm not going through things too quickly, or just to kind of figure out in a year, how much did I spend on paper towels and toilet paper and whatever. Guys, crazy. I did not buy any paper towels this whole year, and I don't intend to until January, maybe not even in January. I shop at BJ's, which if you don't have BJ's, it's like Costco. So it's a bulk warehouse store, there's a membership and all the things, but we really don't use a whole lot of paper towels. At least I try not to use a whole lot of paper towels. So I can't honestly remember when I opened the pack that I'm on now, but it was unopened at the beginning of the year, and I don't remember how many was in the pack that was already open. So I had a whole pack plus some, and I still have 4 or 5 rolls left in the pack that I have. So I don't need them right now, but I always get them when there's a coupon. So I don't ever want to run out or be oh my gosh, I'm getting low on paper towels and I'm waiting for a coupon kind of thing. So the next time there's a coupon in the new year, I will buy them, but I just kind of wanted to see if I could go a whole year without buying paper towels. That's crazy. I know. So this is all household stuff. This is hygiene stuff. And then a new thing I'm doing this year is just tracking all of my medical expenses. Even if I don't actually have to pay anything, I just want to track, what I did, how much of it was covered by the insurance, what was my portion, that kind of thing. And part of this has to do with just planning for Okay, so this year when it was time to renew my insurance, I was back and forth on what plan I wanted to get, and I was having a really hard time. And so I really just needed to see, like, what was I getting out of my insurance? Like, was my premium worth it, kind of thing? Like, what would I have paid this year if I'd had a plan that I'm thinking about switching to? That kind of thing. And because obviously, like, if you pay for more coverage, you have more coverage, but then your premium is more. So is it worth paying the higher premium to get the more coverage? Well, it depends on how much you're getting out of it. So I just wanted to do that this year. I want to start doing that and really paying more attention to that. So also, just tracking how much I spend on over-the-counter medications, supplements, that kind of thing. I will include my prescriptions here, even though I don't take very many prescriptions. And on the rare occasion I get a prescription, it's usually free. But still, I just want to track all of that kind of stuff here as well. And similarly, I don't have like a car warranty or anything. But I do want to track what I'm spending. And my car's older, and I plan on giving it to my daughter when she is ready. And I just want to have a good idea of what's been done to it, because I feel like my car's 11 years old and it's probably going to start needing some, I mean, I do my best to maintain it, but like things don't last forever. So I just want to track as we care for the aging vehicle, you know, what's been replaced, what's been done, that kind of thing. And to me, maintenance and repairs are two different things. Like maintenance is like oil changes, you know, tires, brakes. Like these are things that just wear out or need to be done periodically on the car. If the car breaks down, that's a repair. Like if something breaks unexpectedly and has to be fixed, not normal routine, oh, this just needs to be replaced every so many miles or years or whatever, that would go here. Same with the house. Home maintenance and home repairs, two different things. But I want to track what's been done. If I'm hiring somebody, I want to track who I hired, all that good stuff. So, and it kind of cut off here. I don't know if I'll worry about that or not, but this was a start date and a finish date. I want to know how long these projects took. I want to know what part of the house they happened in, specifically what went on, who did it, how much did it cost. This is my daughter's expenses. I just want to keep track of like all the stuff we do for school and then just like other random stuff. I just like to keep track of that. I don't really have a specific reason. I just do. And then this is my annual expense overview. So each month at the end of the month, I go through and I just fill all the expenses out. And then at the end of the year, I have a really clean picture of where all my money went for the entire year. And I just really, really love that. It was in a budget planner tracker that I had, like that I got forever ago, like at Staples. And this was at the end of it. And I just thought it was really cool and really helpful to be able to look at all that. So since this planner didn't come with that, I just made my own. And I will probably only do this quarterly. I honestly can't remember the last time I did it. And my net worth isn't super high, but at least it's in the positives. I will take it. So the only debt I really have right now is my mortgage, and I fully intend to keep it that way. I am married, and we do have some of our expenses together. Some of our expenses are separate. We do have another loan. Hopefully it will be out of the picture soon, which is why I didn't list it here, but I've got blank spaces. So if I need to list it, I can list it. But we're hoping to pay that off. It's really more my husband's loan, but it does have my name on it. And it probably will until we get that loan paid. You will probably see it reflected in my monthly budget. So I'll just go ahead and give you a heads up about that. But we don't have any consumer debt. Like we don't have credit card debt. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I've got for now. So I hope you like some of those, like, you know, personal pages. I hope you got some ideas from that. And thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. I'm still new too. If you saw my other videos and you're back, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.